Hi, Sheila. Nice to see you again. How are you? Uh-huh. Good. Well, thank you for coming back in. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Well, let's just jump right back in. Just to recap the last couple of sessions that we have had. You came in initially. You mentioned that you had some issues with drinking and some periods of depression where you were crying uncontrollably. Also, you had some days that you didn't want to get out of bed, felt like you could have stayed in bed all day. And when you did get out, you felt that it was hard to manage things. You stated your concerns that your husband mentioned to you about he not seeing you as the person you used to be. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Also, your children. Yes, you said your children were noticing that you weren't doing the things you used to do, like going to their engagements. Mm-hmm. 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 Yes. Work, yes, you said work was very challenging. Some days you just felt like you didn't hit the mark at work. Okay. You felt like you were having problems in a lot of areas, is how you said it at that time. You said you felt like you had a hard time managing, and then there was days you felt like you could manage things, but you were afraid to try. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. And there were some days that your depression was heavier than others. You felt like um, that if you were to give up drinking, that you wouldn't have any other coping mechanism. You felt like you would feel just as bad, but not have a way to deal with that stress, not have any way of escape or another coping mechanism if you was to give up the drinking. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm remembering you mentioned that you didn't want things to stay the same, but you didn't know if you were able to change things. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Does that sound about right? Did I miss anything? Good. Good. Okay. So how can I help you today? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So you want to move a little further. You have some genuine concerns. You've mentioned quite a few things. Realistically, we should start at your most important concern, um, one at a time, just, addressing and learning coping skills or gaining tools to help you address one issue at a time. Um, what's a good starting point for you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So you like to work on your relationships with your husband and your children. Did I understand that you correctly? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. What would you like to see happen with your relationship with your husband and children? I see. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So you'd like for them to see you as the mom and the wife, the person you once were. Am I understanding you correctly? Hmm. So you would like to see yourself as the person you once were. Okay. I certainly agree. I think if that's what's the most important to you, I certainly agree. And I think that's a very realistic goal um, for you to begin working on, since they are your immediate family and people you care about, and they obviously care about you, because they expressed the concern and the need for you to come to therapy. So I totally agree that that is a goal that we should definitely start working on, as you stated that it is of importance to you to begin there first. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to recap what you said today. You'd like to begin working on the goal of mending your relationship with your husband and children. Um, you like to start there. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, okay. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, that sounds wonderful. Mm-hmm. Good. How do you think I can help you with that gold? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Well, I certainly do thank you for putting that confidence in our facility, yes, and in me as your therapist. Um, the change, I will be here to support you with this goal, and I will certainly give you what I know, and we'll put that together with um, your goals, the way you know you want to go about things, and we'll talk it over, and we'll talk it over to your satisfaction. And I will be willing to do that for you, with you. Does that sound like a plan? Okay. Okay, good, great. So, you'll be willing to come back in again for another session? Is that right? Good, good. Well, I certainly will be glad to see you again, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you so much. All right, enjoy your day. Thank you for coming in. Bye bye.